Everyone, Kelly Donahue Puro here for our next 4 ways that insurance agencies can make money. If you took a look last week, we went ahead and we created the first 4, new business, coverage increases, cross-selling, and retention. Those are all pretty basic. These other 4 are ones that we find most agencies don't have a great strategy for. So if you are interested, we recommend you check out last week's videos, and it's a good opportunity. And if you don't know, you can see my dog in the background trying to get in on our 3-minute videos here. She is quite the mascot here. But I digress. Let's talk first about the next one, which is carrier management. Now, this one is one that some people get a little controversial on. So I want to make sure I'm very clear on what I mean by carrier management. I mean that not every carrier pays the same commission, and you have things like losses to deal with carriers. There's different tiers. Many agencies fall asleep at the wheel on this. What we generally recommend is that agencies develop core carriers that, when all things considered, pretty equal, if the premium is within that range, you try to place them with a core carrier. This helps immensely from a time management perspective for accounting, but also for your team to not have to know so many different companies from a rating perspective and just general book management. Now, in addition to this, the closer you can get to the next tiers of policies, you get different underwriters, you get bigger bonuses, more commission potentially, and more negotiating power with the carriers. So it's very, very, very important we think about where to place business. Now, the controversial aspect of this, some agencies feel, is we're going to do what's best for the customer. And I wholeheartedly agree. But what's best for the customer isn't always the idea of putting them with the cheapest carrier. In fact, many times the lowest carrier is not going to be the lowest by any stretch of the imagination next year. So instead, what we should be doing is putting them with a good, solid carrier that we have a great relationship with that also pays us fairly for our time and effort. There is a carrier out there that almost every agency has that tends to pay the lowest commissions. They're easy to quote, and they tend to have 6-month policies. I won't name names here, but we end up putting them there because it's easy and they're often the least expensive. But we're not necessarily doing the client any major favors. So in order to really grow an agency, you have to be intentional on where you're placing business. And that doesn't always mean the least expensive. It means the best for you and for that client. So take a look at your book. It's a great time of year before the end of the year to determine where you need to place some business. And this could be reshops as well as new business to hit your agency's goals. Hey everyone, you might have seen that we're launching our latest course, which is how to plan and execute your agency's roadmap to success. And what a great time to do it, as we all should be focused on end of year planning and looking at next year. Well, I want to let you in a little secret. We're doing our first ever pre-sale, which means that from October 4th through October 11th of 2021, you can get it at our most discounted rate before it's even ready. That means that during this time frame, you can get it for $395. Where during our launch, it'll go up to $495. And then after that, it goes up to $995. So if you're at all interested, we recommend you lock it in now. You can buy it between the 4th and the 11th of October. And then on the 15th, it'll be automatically available to you. So we just want to get a few people in the hopper that are super excited, clear it off your to-do list. And this course is going to be amazing. The workbook is outstanding. It will literally let you unplug from your agency, sit down and clarify your vision, what's working. We even have management system report guides so that you can pull data from AMS 360, Hawksoft, and Epic and know what you're looking at. We're going to have your team get a little engaged with getting some feedback from them. And then we're going to tie it all together with incentives, a clear way to roll out your vision, and how to hold your team accountable to that vision all through 2022 and beyond if you lather, rinse, repeat this process. This is a huge opportunity, and I know for so many agencies, we struggle sometimes with end-of-year planning, or we make our plan, but we don't communicate it with the team, or we make our plan and we communicate with the team once, and then that's the end. So all I want you guys to do is to think about it. What could be better than having me walk you step by step through how to create your agency's success roadmap, and then how to execute it and hold people accountable? For $395, it's worth it, but it's only available until October 11th, 2021, so don't wait. We'll see you soon.